type shit.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, a very good defense will be on the field. The Redskins are the least scoring team in the league, and they'll be up against the Niners offense that will need to rise to the occasion.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover. As the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd, they are set to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. From Utah, this is Joe Williams. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 23.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call, partner, hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Wasn't even me.
Second down, here's Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On the ground, this is Williams. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Gold now out to kick it away. So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's the former Bronco. It's C.J. Anderson with his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I'm the one guy in all of Madden 18 that can't run the ball. It's so easy to run on this game. Oh my God, bro. You ran on here yet? Woo!
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Time running out here on the play clock. Cousins now on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
There was a blitz, right?
Jake Carradine able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, my God.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The rookie from Stanford, Solomon Thomas, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Redskins send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he checks this one down.
No, let him bring it.
And down he'll go at the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. He's going to air it. Oh, wide open. Complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll try and run. This is Williams. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They'll run it with Williams.
Finally, one of you good players got off the block.
Yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. Oh,
come on.
Pulls him over. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
Robbie Gould puts another 3 on the board. 11 years in Chicago, all-time leading scorer for the Bears. Then he had 10 games with the Giants in 2016. Now he takes over for Phil Dawson in San Francisco. You ever met Robbie?
I have not. Good guy?
Good guy. He came to studio I was working one time and actually kicked one over the building.
How about that? And he, quite an interesting story going from Chicago all those years, then New York quickly, and now all the way on the other coast to San Fran. Reminder that coming up later tonight in the national window, we'll see the Giants travel out to Denver to take on the Broncos. And then tomorrow night, it's the Colts and Titans, an AFC South battle from Nashville.
Both of them have designs on winning that division.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, my God, bro.
Get there and bring him down. Take Carradine in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I was trying to throw it. I'm like, why the ball
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there.
Sacked.
I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Cousins to his tight end, Davis. Good for a Washington 1st. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
second down. Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's to the 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Well,
they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He watching the game now.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Oh, my God.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
You just...
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Yeah.
Back to FedEx Field following this short break. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
On one play, then made a bad read.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard.
Hey, Rob, man, he don't care, man. He'll bother you when you shouting, man.
That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Following the interception, Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Colby Listenby with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. And that makes it 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my
and
God.
Caught, right side, Green.
Y'all some
Big
clowns.
on the catch and run. 75 yards.
There will always be a place
Who
for
is
methodically
19,
marching
bruh?
the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like
Green.
that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
19
Those
bedded
types of
two
plays
of
that
us,
can
man.
knock a
Get the
defense
fuck
off
outta
balance,
here.
that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Bedded us like, holy.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rodgers to throw on second down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Aldrick Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And his kick is right through. Gold now out to kick it away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Every time.
First down. Here's Cousins. Pryor has it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Cousins on first down.
Bruh, I'm holding X, man.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw is Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw again. Cousins.
When I evaluated Jamison Crowder coming out of Duke, I thought he was already a pro in how he approached the game and ran routes, and I think his head coach Jay Gruden agrees.
Yeah, he has said repeatedly we want to keep him on the field as much as possible. He had 847 yards, 7 touchdowns a season ago. In the red zone this time. From the red zone now, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5 at the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. They come up in an offset eye. In motion, the tight end Reed. They'll run. Anderson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Cousins.
With Navarro Bowman, we might as well just call him the comeback kid. I mean, he's battling injuries, coming back, and continuing to play at a high level.
Through those injuries, 3-time Pro Bowler, and a bright future still ahead of him, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And he's the guy that they're going to turn to really set up this defense and have them start to play well, play at that NFL-style level.
And this one is
no
right
front, bro.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up.
They backed up off the line, bro. You're supposed to run them niggas over. I don't get it. I want to get it. I want to understand.
Halftime report. Larry, an NFL update. They're in the second quarter in Baltimore. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Cousins to throw it.
Good throw, Kurt.
Get the long
Good throw, Kurt.
as it falls incomplete.
Proud of you, man. You a beast.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in.
What? Wow. Okay. Thank you. I will take your generous gift, Madden. I would have liked Kirk Cousins to throw a better ball, but, you know, fine.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Anderson. Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. C.J. Anderson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Oh my God.
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Rodgers now on first down. Caught out left side by Robinson. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask
you.
Primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
He's still my guy.
Right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that.
You want to go get some food? It's fucked up because it's probably true.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They run it again with Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
As long as you ain't trying to call inside zone, you all right?
Working from the gun, Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
It's just such bullshit. Bruh, I want to take credit for that. Man, I swear to God, I was clicking off to make the tackle.
Help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception.
Oh my God, I had nothing to do with that.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Oh my God. All right, man. Thank you.
And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. Looking to find a
right,
lane, but
bruh. I didn't hit nothing, bruh. I had gave up.
Gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't like lying, bruh.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Oh my God. I wasn't even on the joystick, man.
Second down, Cousins. And Davis with it left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. A dump off to Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Cousins, and they're going to try the screen.
First, though, man. You an offensive lineman, bro.
good enough for the first.
I got a receiver's bodying me to death, man, and I can't get an old lineman to put hands on the corner.
Fourth down. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
To throw, Cousins. Looking middle, and that's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Like that. And that'll make it second and 12. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Can I kick a field goal on second down?
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Back to the ground, Anderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now Cousins. He goes underneath for Anderson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now they send a man in motion right. They run. Anderson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Second and goal. Defense. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. C.J. Anderson, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a Nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On second down, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. On the right side, caught by Green. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Now Rodgers. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
You can't make a running back drop the ball, buddy.
Gold to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
He needs some corners.
Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right.
Man, don't catch
His
that
throw
shit, man.
is
Chill
incomplete.
out.
C.J. Anderson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
A second down throw for Cousins.
Oh, my God!
It's incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Halfback sent in motion. On third down, Cousins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eli Harold in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. The Redskins send out their punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17.
Damn, Jordan.
We call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return.
Hold on to the ball, man. Shit.
Hands 1st and 10.
It's not even a tough fucking catch. Got a fucking running back he can hold on, though.
To score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
I ain't never seen you call a screen either,
63 yards. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He's back to throw.
Oh, my God! The nigga done caught everything in traffic.
Ladarius Green, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my God.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get
the hardest thing on the game for me.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh, my God.
As they head to the field now, with the game
trying to tell me that was a good read, bro.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic
get him.
affect their play.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. 6 yards on the pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Cousins to throw. And some room to roam now. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Toss play. This is Anderson. Finding room to the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They run again on first down. Anderson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker.
Good ass game.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot.
$34-31.